there's one that's going around right now where you just see a girl generally who does this and it's like, my hips not, my breast too tight, and they just go. Have you seen that? Come on, it's all
No.
over Instagram. Oh my god, it just made me do an embarrassing dance without knowing any context. That is horrible. You haven't seen that?
I'm so glad I haven't seen that.
Oh my god.
But
Okay,
that was
Doctor, you need to
amazing.
cut this out, please.
That was
Whatever this is
so
edited.
good.
I'm gonna Instagram
That
you the
that should
moment
be
you
the
get it.
trailer. I'm sorry. That should be like the first thing they show of the clip.
Hello, hello, hello. What's up, guys? I'm your host and popcorn buddy Chinmay Sharma, aka Scuba Chino, and this is a man's life presentation of what's going on. Now, joining me today is a lovely actress who's had a big release in Big Bull. So, without further ado, let's bring on the always beautiful and very sassy Ileana de Cruz. What's up?
What's up? Oh my God, your energy is infectious.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Also, yeah, I've finished most of my day while you were starting yours. So,
Yes.
is it howdy from Houston?
Thank you. Yeah, it's great. It's lovely here. And I am starting my day. Haven't had my coffee yet. And you're the first person I'm having a proper conversation with. So, yes.
And we have a coffee. Cheers, amazing. And for someone who's just woken up, you look awesome. So, big ups to that.
Thank you.
I'm going to start off with congratulating you on the enormity of your success on Big Bull. Fantastic film. In fact, I did a review. The first review I did in my life was for Big Bull, and
Oh my
kudos,
gosh.
absolutely killed it.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Thank you.
Is it a sort of a relief now that it's done? It's up for people to view?
Definitely. I think we started filming way before the pandemic even hit. So it's good that it's finally done and it's finally out there and people got to see it. So definitely a huge relief.
Awesome. Also, look, I'm a sucker for compliments, so I have to ask you this. What is the best compliment that you've got so far for this performance in Big Bull?
Oh, well, it's really lovely to hear what you said today, honestly. It's a nice way to wake up, honestly, with a lovely compliment. But I think one of the nicest compliments I got was right at the beginning from a female journalist. And she said that, I love how you portrayed your character and it's realistic and we're not portrayed well on screen normally. And thank you for playing this really nicely. And I'm like, oh, thanks, that's nice. That's very sweet.
Which is pretty much every actor's dream. And speaking of Big Bull, were you at any point scared that there'll be a lot of comparisons to Scam 1992? The whole Dangal and Sultan syndrome that films with very similar plots releasing close to each other. Did it ever bother you?
It did cross my mind, of course, but I think what happened was what they did with Scam 1992 was they went with the original actual story. They stuck to facts and they actually made the series based on that. I still haven't seen it, but I think with us, what we did was we took a little bit more of a cinematic, liberty, and we sort of took events that happened and sort of made our own film out of it. So at one point, I don't think it bothered me so much. In a way, I felt that, they're two different versions of two different things, maybe similar plot lines, but I think the more the merrier, right? More options for people.
And now I've been told, and correct me if I'm wrong, that I very recently read that you're keen on doing an action film. Is that true?
Yeah, why not? I want to do an action film. I want to play a warrior princess. Not the kind who's sitting back and looking beautiful and regal and watching her king fight for her. No, she's right up alongside him fighting,
I think there is a badass chick hiding somewhere inside that needs to be seen. I think you'd make a killer Lara Croft.
Absolutely. Like a Lara Croft mashed up with a James Bond, female version.
Drop the mic, dude. That is sick. I guys, whoever's watching, make this happen, please. Somebody. And I'm just coming back to the fact that you're joining us from a completely different time zone. From a state that's known for solving space problems. Generally, it's Houston, Texas, guys. What is the vibe in Houston right now with the pandemic? Is it as bad as India?
It's not as bad. I mean, I'm very fortunate to be here, and I keep saying that, but it's horrible what's happening in Bombay and other parts of India. It's really heartbreaking. I just can't wrap my head around how things have gotten so bad. I genuinely believe, and I know it's really easy for me to say, stay at home, but please just stay at home. Wear your mask. It's not, I still think some people don't understand the severity of how bad it is.
I think I could have put it better myself. And now getting on to slightly happier topics. You know, a lot of celebrities and influencers have been getting a lot of flack off late for putting out their vacation pictures of them dancing, enjoying in Goa or Maldives. Those are pretty much the only two options Indians have right now. Do you have an opinion on that? I mean, are you okay with the fact that they can enjoy when they want to, or you think it's a little off-putting?
I kind of feel both ways about it, you know. On one level, I definitely sympathize, I empathize with everything that's going on. It's horrible. But sometimes I feel, you know, maybe seeing happy things could make other people happier too. So I personally do like to maintain a certain amount of sensitivity on my page. So I actually have refrained from posting a lot over the last couple of days because I can't bring myself to do it. But I don't mean to say that, you know, anybody else posting a happy picture is bad, because sometimes that could just make me happy too. I still look at happy cat videos and it makes me happy. So, you know.
You're a cat or a dog person, or
It's equal. It's really equal. I was always a dog person until I rescued my first cat, and then I kind of got hooked on the cats as well.
Oh, so now it's just, I think you're a cat person now, don't lie. You can say it. You have a cat now, I think you're definitely a cat person. Right, now we're going to move on to our last segment, because I know you've just woken up. We'll let you get your coffee. Since we've been talking so much about social media, this is a social media rapid fire. So I'm going to just ask you a bunch of questions. All right, are you ready?
I think so.
One Bollywood actor you stalk regularly on social media.
Ooh. I don't want to say. Do I have to say?
I mean, I wouldn't put a gun to your head, but
there is one person, but I'm not gonna say it because then they'll know I stalk.
It's one of the sneaky stalks.
Yeah, of course I stalk people. I even have another account that I stalk people from.
Okay. Oh
yeah.
Enough has been said. One female actor you think who has the perfect social media game right now?
I do like Deepika's page as well. She does put some nice stuff on, and Anushka as well. Sarah as well.
One industry peer who's your DM buddy.
Oh, Nargis.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're constantly DMing.
Sick, love it. It's one of those gossip girl kind of vibes, or is it just like, what's up, girl?
No, it's just like, girl, put on so much weight, what do I do? It's like, dude, look at my belly fat.
Yeah, because you're Tex-Mex all day, man, and barbecues. I'm sure you're killing it.
Actually, no, I'm being very good.
One social media fad or trend that you absolutely hate.
I honestly don't like it when, you know, some of these things just go viral and they don't make sense to me.
There's one that's going around right now where you just see a girl generally who does this, and it's like, my hips not, my breasts too tight, and they just go. Have you seen that?
No.
Come on, it's all over. Oh my god, it just made me do an embarrassing dance without knowing any context. That is horrible. You haven't seen that? My hips tight, my breasts too tight, and you haven't seen that thing?
My back is aching, my breasts too tight, my booty shaking from the left to the right.
Oh, I'm so glad I haven't seen that.
Oh my god.
But that was amazing.
Cut this out, please. Whenever this
So
is
good.
I'm gonna Instagram you.
That should be the trailer. I'm sorry. That should be like the first thing they show of the clip.
God damn it.
Oh, that was so good.
But getting back to this, if your Barfi co-star comes on social media, officially of course, what do you think his bio would read?
Oh, that's hard. I want to know what goes on in his head. He's so hard to like, you know, like he's always so zen.
I think that'd be a great bio, just man of zen.
Possibly. Maybe you have like the cool glasses emoji. That's it.
Alright, now getting to the last question, there's a bit of a backstory. Now, I generally get palpitations if I sign into my Gmail account from a different device, and I get an email saying your Twitter got hacked, right?
Sort of. It was weird. So on Twitter, you have two-factor authentication, which I had on. And I get an email out of the blue saying it's been turned off. So I freaked out. I went onto my page and I couldn't sign in. So I was like, all right, what's going on? And then they're like, there's been unusual activity. Change your password. I was like, okay, change password. Couldn't change my password. Like, what's going on? So it freaked me out. I sent in a request to Twitter. I said, please help. What's happening? So now I've got like codes everywhere. So no one can really hack into it. Stuff, touch wood.
And the last question of the day is, do you know your own Instagram and Twitter following?
I think I've got about 13 million on Insta, and Twitter's about 2 something.
13.1 million on Instagram, which again, what are these numbers? I've never seen 13.1 million of anything in my life, and you've got those many followers. That's ridiculous. And 2.7 million on Twitter.
Oh, there we go. I don't really post a lot on Twitter. I should maybe tweet a little more.
Right, Ileana, this has been fantastic. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait to do this in person sometime.
I know, me too. I had the loveliest time. It was great considering I haven't had coffee yet, so thank you.
And that was the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And a big shout out to Wolfex for providing this amazing hoodie for today's show. For much more on auto, sports, lifestyle and entertainment, join me on manslife.in.